Welcome back, week number 4, with me, the hostess with the mostest. How you doing? Who the hell am I? If you've been looking for cats on YouTube and you've got me, hello. I am Richard Robinson, the world natural middleweight champion bodybuilder, or something along those lines. If you look down, I think my title's written there somewhere. Okay, now welcome back to the competition series. Come here, talk to me. If you've been doing it and you've been following it, I want to know how much blood you've had coming out of your legs, okay? Because last week your homework was to start shaving, and for most of you guys out there, if you haven't done it before, I bet the blood bath was all over the place, okay? Now, hopefully you realize why you've had to do it 4 weeks or 6 weeks in advance, okay? Try and get the skin used to the blade, get used to scraping. We don't want this blood bath and ingrowing hairs and all the other nice stuff that they don't tell you about happening 2 days before you actually get on stage. Now, let's talk about where I am at right now. Today, or yesterday, I weighed in and I was 80.1 kg. Last time I spoke to you, I was 80.3. And in between, last week, I was 80.6. So up, down, and down. The reason for that is, as I explained to you last time, and if you look down at the bottom and scroll down, you'll see my diet plan. I actually had to add in some food because I was getting way too, I was just coming in far too fast. 6 weeks out, I was really about 2 weeks out, so I had to slow the whole process down. The upside to that is a lot of my little niggles and injuries that I had have miraculously, well, not miraculously, that's what happens when you add in a bit of food and take out a bit of cardio. Okay, they've helped and they've got a lot better. So this week I was able to add in my 3 days cardio again. So bang on schedule. When you look through this, because in this video we're going to be covering your posing routine, okay, you'll see me in a dodgy pair of pants. Now, this is how I look 4 weeks out from a qualifier. This isn't how I looked 4 weeks out from the Worlds, but for the qualifiers, if I was doing them, this is how I'd be wanting to look. So it's a good gauge for you, okay, to be able to look at me and see if you're around about the same level at 4 weeks out. If not, if you're a bit ahead, you might need to slow down a tad. Or if you want to be ultra ripped, keep going. Or if you're a little bit behind, you might need to step on the accelerator. So take a look further on ahead. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, like. Sean's waving at me going, like it, okay? So like it and you'll get more. Now, this week we are going to talk about your posing routine, okay? And how it doesn't have to be as difficult as everyone thinks it is, okay? So your homework for this week is going to be, homework banner, okay? Your homework for this week is going to be pick your music, and I want you to pick 10 poses. Now this sounds quite difficult, but 6 of those poses, I want you, between 4 and 6, to really choose the ones from the mandatory poses that you like the best, okay? So front double biceps, front lat spread, rear double biceps, side chest, whichever ones you like, you're going to pick out the 5 or 6 that you look best in. Then what I want you to do is go away and try and find another 4 to 5 poses. Lots of guys out there to look at. You know, you've got the classics, Robbie Robson, Arnold, Frank Zane, okay, Google them, look on YouTube, take screenshots of each of the poses that you like. It's the easiest way to get some. Remember, you're only looking for 4 or 5. Another good example is start looking at a bodybuilder that has the same build as you, or if you're natural, look at the natural guys. Daz Cooper, Dave Kay, okay, their videos should be online somewhere. Take a look at the poses. Ian Duckett, another good poser, really, really good. Rich Robinson, he's all right, okay? So take a look at these guys. Remember, you're only looking for another 4 different poses. That's all you need to find. So that's going to be your homework. Top 5 dodgy posing attributes, okay? Number 1, striding on stage and making it up. You think you can make it up on the spot? Trust me, it shows. If you're making it up, you look like you're making it up. You're looking like you haven't taken it seriously. Don't do that, okay? Number 2, coming on stage and having 4 poses. And you hit them over and over and over again. And in between, you normally see them going like this at the crowd to clap. Well, why is the crowd going to clap if you're only doing 4 bleeding poses? Number 3, okay? We have got the bouncing guy, coming on, and every pose he bounces his way through it. Hey, don't bounce your way through it, and also don't sing with your own song unless the words unless you've got the words made for you. Don't sing along with it, because it just looks like a dodgy karaoke bar, okay? Coming in at number 4. You've been practicing at home. You've been practicing in the mirror. You look at your muscles when you're practicing to make sure they're tensed. You come on stage and do the same thing. Don't look down at yourself when you're posing all the time. There's a big audience out there. There's judges. Look at them, okay? In at number 5, making it look like it's painful. Okay, you don't come on and okay, there's no need to make it look like you're bursting a blood vessel. Practice so it looks natural, so it looks confident, so you can smile and make it look easy. Okay, should be the easiest thing in the world. That's why you're going to start practicing now. They're my top 5 posing disasters. So let's take a look at my really nice pants and socks combination, available from all good stores. Just ask for Rich's Pants. So first time through, all we're going to do is just make it simple. Do your 4 poses, do them with confidence. Chewing gum is optional, by the way. Okay, as my mum said, keep it simple, stupid. As you can see, we're just running through the 4 poses, but trying to look confident, make eye contact with the audience. That's it. Okay, here are exactly the same 4 poses, but what we're going to do this time is throw in half poses in between. So, did exaggeration with the hand movement before front double biceps, sweep the legs down before doing the front lat spread, bringing it across side chest. Again, if you notice, it's all about little side movements, but it's just the same 4 poses in exactly the same order. That's all it is. Just practice the transitions. Okay, let's do the same 4 poses, exactly the same, except this time I want you to exaggerate your hand movement, your hand placement, and your head movement. If you take a look, I'm looking at different angles. I'm actually making a move with my hands, okay? Remember, you're on stage, you want to do big movements, things that look weird whenever you're in front of your mum, okay? It looks good when you're up on stage. Well, these pants look good in front of anyone's mum. So, now you've been following us, and you're at week 4, you realize that your brain cells are starting to slow down a bit. But don't worry, you're ahead, okay? You already know your mandatory poses. You've got your tan ordered, you know what your competition you're doing, you're already sorted, okay? All we have to do is do the routine. So that's going to be your homework for this week, like we said before. Go pick out music. Music that you like, but music that's got a decent beat, because sometimes when you're on stage, you don't hear the music just quite right through the speakers, so you have to have something that you can pick up on. Okay, number 2 on the homework list, go find your 10 poses. Remember, you only need 10. It's going to take a minute, 10, not 6, 10, okay? You're only on stage for a minute, so you don't need 20 poses. 10 is more than adequate. If you do them right, you're going to look good, you can get off and make it look like professional, okay? And number 3 is if you are traveling to a show, book a hotel for the night before, not a night after, okay? Because you want to be nice and relaxed. Something for you to think about. Now, subscribe, like. See you back in 2 weeks' time where we talk about our final preparation, our final tanning, and our final diet. Hoo-hoo!